Hello everyone, hope you are fine. This is Ashutosh from Prodigy IAS, and today we'll be talking about public administration as an optional. Though in general, a lot of you are concerned about how to choose an optional. Obviously, it is 500 marks and one of the make or break aspect of UPSC. As we have seen, the results have just been out. Diverse optionals have fared well. Like last year, it was history, so it is pol science. Before that, it was public administration. And likewise, so one thing is quite clear is that there is no clear-cut trend about which optional will be best. Also, one thing that most of us miss out is when you're looking at the success of a person, you also have to understand the background of that person. Academic background is very necessary, is a very important aspect to understand why somebody has done well and why somebody has not done well. It's not just the optional, but it is also the person who is studying the optional. Otherwise, the exam would have no meaning. Competition would have no meaning. So the academic background, the amount of effort one can put in a particular optional, the level of understanding, the ease of understanding, the clarity regarding the syllabus and its scope, because questions are never asked in a very straightforward, in a very sequential manner. Fine. So we'll talk about all those things. There are three things which are very important to be understood while choosing the optional. One is the more or less the similarity to the subject, familiarity in terms of understanding certain aspects of the syllabus. For example, you're from management, so most likely you can go for management or public administration, or for that matter, economics and likewise. If you're coming from engineering background, more likely you are going to be towards pure sciences or physics or mathematics. But considering the length of those optionals, then an engineering student might not be too willing to take them, except for mathematics, which is obviously have a little bit of scoring potential. People coming from other backgrounds, like somebody's done BCA, somebody's done MCA, somebody has done BA pass course, right? Even BTech, you can say. They most likely will be going for a generalized optional because their area of interest or their academic degree does not provide them a lot of advantage in UPSC. So they might be willing to go for these optionals like sociology, political science, public administration, and likewise geography. So see, choosing optional depends upon the factor that familiarity is important. Second is how much ease you have in terms of understanding it, reading it. Third is in terms of mentorship, in terms of teaching, in terms of notes, in terms of understanding the nature of UPSC's exam and how one can easily guide you through this paper. Or even if you need a self-study, then definitely you are having enough resource to go for self-study. Then some people say utility. Utility is also one aspect, but I would say utility only matters when you've understood the subject very well. If you're taking a subject with respect to utility, but you're not able to understand it properly, then you are going to definitely miserably fail, not only in your optional, but also in the other areas for which you have chosen your optional. So today, we will try to identify how public administration becomes an important optional. What exactly is the nature of public administration, right? Which we'll be dealing with in the other video, but this was only for you to understand how to choose an optional. So there will be a lot of factors which will drive you. You cannot isolate yourself from the commercial, economic, and the environmental aspects in which you are trying to choose the optional. Thank you so much. This was just regarding how to choose the optional.